here on a beautiful lake and doing a really simple pine scenery finish, and it's all going to be done with the hyper grinder. So let's walk in and see what we got. Okay, so on this one, we're on 80 grit on the hyper grinder. And when we're done, I'm going to bring in the Rotex and edge with the Rotex. There's no need to edge with the traditional edger on this one because the hyper grinder got so close in this case. And then when we're done with that, I'll end up bringing down the hyper orbit and polishing this floor off with the 100 grit. And at that point, we'll be ready for finish. Alright, so on this one here, the hyper grinder got so close to the wall, there is no baseboard molding on here. So this is VMAX pine on the walls. Hyper grinder got so close, so we're not even going to bring in the edger. We're going to nail this whole perimeter of this room with nothing than the FesTool RO150 Rotex. And then we're going to grab the corners. And then when we're done with that, we're going to bring down the hyper orbit, as I said, and finalize the sanding, and this room will be ready for finish. The room is all vacuumed up. The hyper orbit has been brought in. We have 100 grit black silicone carbide paper on the bottom of the machine, and this is going to finalize the sanding. I'm going to go ahead and scrape the corners before I do that, and then we're going to buzz through with the hyper orbit, which is probably going to take me under 10 minutes to do this room, and then this job will be ready for finish. Alright, so overall that was a little over an hour's worth of time to sand this room from start to finish. The hyper grinder ran 50 grit, 60 grit, bone and grain, and then we went to 80 grit bone and black, which is a silicone carbide paper, which is a much softer mineral. And then we ran the hyper orbit with 100 grit. And before we did the hyper orbit, we obviously went around the edges with the Rotex with 100 grit silicone carbide and scraped the corners, and now we're done. So roughly about an hour and 20 minutes to get this room done. And this room is about 150 square feet. And she's ready for finish. A little bit better than what it was when we first came in.